Well guys, welcome back to Portugal, and we are now in Faro, and we're staying about 2.5-3 miles outside of Faro, and it was quite a nice little journey in. You walk down through the park, which we'll actually go and explore tomorrow, and then you jump on a little, I didn't realise this here, you jump on a little ferry. Of course you can get buses and things as well, but the little ferry, as you can see here, quite a nice ride, and it was
€2.35 one way or €4 return, but it doesn't run until like late. I think in May it only runs till 7:10. Yeah. So if you're going out for an evening, you wouldn't want to buy a return ticket.
But it goes into Faro Old Town to the beach at...
Well, it just says Praia de Faro Beach.
Praia de Faro Beach,
Beach, basically.
And we'll obviously do a little bit more of exploring of that tomorrow, but for now we're going to head in. Apparently we've stumbled across yet another festival.
It's a 4-day one about snails or something. I don't really know. Apparently there's music and street food. So that's all I needed to know.
It's a slow burner. Been waiting all day to say that. Right, let's get in and eat some snails.
Oh no.
No. Saturday night the world over. Football. Don't they know the main match is tomorrow? Man U. Don't even know who's playing. We have found the snail trail back through the football. Yeah, at least we're back out in the sun again. Yes, so we're trying to find this snail festival. God knows why.
I'm not quite sure what else to do in Faro because we've not come out to eat. I mean, we'll go for a drink somewhere, but I don't think I actually looked up attractions, and it doesn't say there's actually much to even see.
Let's just rewind that a few moments. We haven't come out to eat.
Oh, well, street food, but not sit down in a restaurant and eat.
Everything's good with the world again. Obviously, as I said earlier, the main reason for coming here was to do the Ludo trail, which we were going to do today, but we were both quite knackered, so we just chilled out at the little camper stop. I'll show you around the camper stop tomorrow.
We did find a campsite right near the beach in Faro, roughly the same price, but ours is much nicer.
Yes, I think we're getting close.
Yes.
I just made that up, by the way.
They follow the people.
We'll come to the upmarket part of town. Obviously means upmarket prices as well. Take me back to the snack bar showing the football. There might be a little bit of back and forward before we find the snails, but a bit like last night's festival, or last week for you guys, there doesn't seem to be a huge amount going on. We need to look up the term festival in Portugal, because something tells me there's slightly different to what we're used to back home. We can hear music, but honestly right now it is really beautiful actually, this area. Oh yeah guys, we're quite close to Faro Airport, as you may have guessed. Distant sounds of music to take us to where we thought the festival was, but then the music stopped, so we're lost again. And we look to be going outside of the old town walls now again, so I think we've been sold a kipper, darling. We certainly haven't been sold a snail. Fiesta Joe. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Happy snails. Look at that, we actually found something, guys. Again, though, we are wondering why we find it, because it is snails. Photography hat on now, right now. The light is beautiful. Oh. Hopefully me talking over the music won't get this video demonetized. So Nicola's gone to get herself a very expensive gin and tonic. I don't think we're going to try the snails. They're €8, and Nicola tried them once whenever we were in the Bahamas of all places. And no. Snails are for eating your vegetables, not for eating them. I'm sure there's people out there who think they're quite a delicacy, but no thank you. We do have bifanas and things like that here as well. I'm also quite keen on getting myself a Francescina, but then that might be something a bit more local to Lisbon or Porto. Yeah, nice little local festival. We'll sit and have a drink, and then we'll mosey on. Well, guys, that's us left the festival. A couple of reasons. One, I didn't bring a jumper, and we realised that we got very fortunate the last couple of years that we've been down in Spain and Portugal, that it's been much warmer than it normally is, although we are now into the sun. And if it's not cars making noise when I'm trying to talk, it's church bells. And also, somebody...
I had one gin, but it was so strong. I actually am quite drunk.
And as you can see here, she was making sure she was getting her money's worth.
It was about £8 in English money, which is about the same, I guess, as in the UK. But I've had a gin over here for between £4 and £5. So I resent paying that much money, really, but it was quite nice. Yeah,
you had to buy your plastic glass.
Yeah, which I don't need.
And I'm pretty sure there will be sort of music going on there and various bits and pieces, but we were both getting a little bit chilly. We were going to get something to eat up there. The Bafanas were €4, the SNAILS were £8.50, which is why we didn't try them, because a little bit too expensive. The guy beside us bought a big plate of SNAILS, dug into the first one, and then spilled them all over his crotch.
It's not funny. It's not funny, it's just because I'm drunk, then it's funny.
So we're going to wander back down into Faro town. Maybe get this one a gin.
I'm not sure. We're meant to be running in the morning, so maybe
we are. Big
one
day
gin
as well.
will be
Big day
today.
And I guess, well, we might catch up later this evening. Actually, no, we're wandering back down now, and the light is absolutely stunning. Stag do's on the pipe. Yeah, even being back out in the sunshine, it is rather frilly, rather cold. It's also...
Don't make me laugh, I need the loo.
It's also Benfica versus Sporting Lisbon tonight in the Portuguese Premier Championship, and I think they're both tied on 79 points with 2 games left, I believe. So there seems to be a lot of Benfica fans kicking around. I'm assuming it's a big Benfica town. There you go. There's some useless information that you didn't probably need. It's got a very colonial feel to the place, actually. Look, a telephone box, almost.
A couple of random books.
Oh, books. I was expecting you to go in and nab one of those. Oh, and apologies if you're watching the dog having a poo over there as well. Not quite sure whether that made it into the frame.
Oh, could we just find somewhere warm? I'm really cold.
Yes, let's go. Well, we'll go back up. We'll go back up the road that we came down.
It's only 8 o'clock. We peaked too early. I peaked too early.
I was going to say none of this weed nonsense. I'm ready for a Bafana. I guess we probably won't catch up again later on this evening. We'll catch up tomorrow when we'll be absolutely fit as a fiddle, ready for a big old run.
Yes, right.
Place bets now. Is that going to happen? Well, good morning again, guys. Another beautiful day here in Portugal. We didn't really stay out in Faro that long. We went down into the main town again, and it was just like, you know what, what's the point? So we ended up getting an Uber back, and I still don't understand the economics of Ubers.
If we'd got the bus, it would have been €6. The Uber was €3.50, and then we gave a €1 tip. Incredible.
And it was about a 10-15 minute journey.
Yeah, about 6k.
Where does the financials work out from that? Someone's not making money somewhere. Anyway, as we said, we are off now to do a bit of a run, walk, hike.
Unfortunately, it's nearly 10 o'clock, so I had a migraine, so a bit late leaving, so it's a little warm.
I'm not quite sure where the migraine came from.
No, only had one big G&T.
So we'll show you around our little camper stop here, which is just nestled amongst this residential community. But say it's about 5k run out. I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably run all, if not all of the way out, and then amble back in towards Faro Beach again.
I think we should get going, otherwise I'm not going to want to move.
There may be pastel donadas and coffee in our very near future.
I'm already hungry.
She's always hungry. Right, let's go for a run. Stroke dander. Some really nice houses around this little neighbourhood, and what I love about them is they're all sort of slightly different designs as well. Very nice. Aren't we supposed to be running?
I know, it's really warm though. I will get myself motivated in a minute.
We're on a slow roll.
Yeah, I'm just warming up.
Still not running. Oh, we might actually be breaking it into a bit of a shuffle.
Yep. I'm waiting for my GPS. Oh, GPS is already ready. Normally it takes ages.
Vamos.
Oh, am I going? Right. First time ready with the bag.
I wonder when she'll notice I'm not running. Actually, I better go catch up with her. Oh, plane taking off. So long, suckers! Right, so this is us now on the Ludo trail. Now, what was quite funny was Nicola was like, oh, look at all the little tiny birds. And I looked down and I was like, Nicola, they're about this size. I think they're crabs.
I think you're right.
And there's like thousands of them as well. Quite interesting how busy the trail is. I thought we'd be not on our own, but not too many people, but loads of people out walking, running, and as you can see, biking as well. Not too much in the way of bird life, mind you. Oh, jeepers. We're having a little bit of a moment.
I haven't even been able to run a mile without stopping, and I'm feeling like a complete failure. I just can't get fit. I just can't. I'm trying to run. Every time I run, it's awful. I just don't know what's going on. It's one of the things that really helps my mental health, and I'm just really struggling.
I think the thing about it is, you know, we talked about this whenever we were back doing our Q&A. We really let our fitness go whenever we were stationary back in the UK. And if I look at my Strava, I think I've only ran about 12 times. I was injured quite a lot. Only ran about 12 times. And also the heat. Nicola never does really great in the heat with the heat and carrying a backpack as well. But we've set ourselves a target. Well,
I know people probably think it's silly getting upset over something like this, but it's one of the few things I used to be semi-okay at.
And you'll get that back. As I've said, I still remember the girl who went to run for the bus and had to stop in at her friend Sarah because she was about to die, to the girl that ran a PB at Tartu half marathon. And that's all we've got to do, put a bit of consistency in. As I say, I've set myself a target. I'm 50 in September, and I really want to get back up to some sort of level of fitness before then. And we're going to drag this one along, kicking and screaming as well. And hopefully, once we get the next couple of weeks over down here in the south of Europe, we'll be in the mountains, and we'll have no excuses then. Just lots of running, hiking, walking, and a few less beers and pastel de natas.
Just feel like a failure not being able to do it.
Oh, it's ridiculous, Nicola.
As everybody out there running away. And
They're not. So you see people are running, and also you don't know whether they're literally going, I'm about to fall over and die. You see people walking, you see people on electric bikes, barely moving. Everyone's got their own little level of fitness. And you'll get it back. And there's no birds about.
I don't know, I can see something over there.
Oh, sounds like someone is dying out there. Right, we'll catch up back on the trail. You all right?
Yeah. Sorry, it just seems silly to get upset over it.
I got upset the other night whenever I missed out on the barbecue meat.
Yeah, but this is it's just a run.
No, it's not.
But it's not, it's more than that to me, that's the thing. It's proof I've still got life left in me. I don't feel like I have at the moment. Just feel everything, it's just been hard this year. Just notice my body is getting injured easier. It's taking longer and longer to recover. And I think it's not just about the run. It's about a realisation I'm not young anymore.
And neither is your husband.
At least you can keep going.
Which is the biggest realisation.
I think Nigel said something, and I'm completely digressing here. Nigel said something to me a couple of weeks ago about travelling and the life I'm living at the moment. And a lot of what I do is avoidance. And I think I've been avoiding the fact that I'm 55 next month and I need to start facing up to that. But I just stick my head in the sand and pretend everything's just as it was 20 years ago, and it's not. Anyway, very deep moment for going out for a run.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Storks. Fabulous. Let's come right over. And this is the posh end of town. Mental note to self: check prices before going into a place like this. What?
Really?
No, he's just a lizard, isn't it?
What is it?
Hasn't got the bubbly eyes.
Oh.
Hello. How you doing?
Better than I was earlier, but I'm really tired. I think we're about, what are we? 7.7 miles. Yeah, I'm getting close to my limit at the moment.
All still good. We're still shuffling. Forward momentum, that's what it's all about. Forward momentum. She's doing brilliant though, folks, she's doing brilliant. Give her a big thumbs up in the comments. We are almost at the end of the Ludo trail. And she's still going. Still shuffling along. The promise of something tasty. Big round of applause. Whoa! Here she comes. Look at that. Done and dusted.
Oh my God.
Well done.
I'm dead. I got nothing. I got nothing left in my legs.
That's the best way to be. The promise of food is still quite a way away. Chicken success, as you can see. So I'll reward myself with a little mini beer. 11 miles in, 1 to go. That was getting quite hot out there. Nicola probably did well wandering back. We'll go back, cup of tea, feet up, and it's Sunday, so probably listen to Manu getting battered again. Oh yeah, and I must show you around the little camper stop as well, but maybe we'll leave that for tomorrow morning because something tells me there's going to be a little bit of sleep in my life. The chicken looked like a whole chicken, spatchcock, only €5. And the Portuguese chicken, I'm not quite sure what they do to it, but my lordy, it's good. But enjoy this little tiny beer, and then last mile home. Well guys, that's our stay in Faro over. As has been the case with El Rocio and here, we'd love to be staying another day or another couple of days.
For a small little place, it's immaculate. You've got all the facilities. You've got a washing up sink, you've got laundry, toilets and showers, which yes, you do have to pay for, but drinking water, fantastic clean services. Yeah, perfect.
11 quid a night.
And the nicest guy on reception.
Really, really friendly.
He's so
really
lovely.
friendly. So if you're thinking of coming to Faro, then while there is another camper stop down on the beach, I would say that would be a bit noisier. So this is actually a good place to stay.
This is much more relaxing. And apparently the restaurant, we got some takeaway chips last night, was quite popular with the people on here, and it was very nice. So.
But now we're off, give this van a bit of a wash down, go do a week's worth of shopping, because later today we're starting a pet sit. We're going back to see Mushti, the cat that no one loved.
He's not the prettiest cat, but he's very sweet.
He's very affectionate, so we're looking forward to there. But as always, that will be a story for next time.
But we shall wave goodbye, sadly, but fondly from this place. Loved it, absolutely loved it.
Very artistic way to sign up.
Wasn't it? It's very true. Really liked it here.
Right guys, once again, thanks a lot for falling in love.
Talking of love, it's our wedding anniversary today, 24 years.
Married. Ooh.
And we had a day just like this. It was roasting.
Squeezing my bum, still liking the old dog yet. Right guys, once again, thanks a lot for
Calling me a
falling in love.
dog.
And until next time, I might not make it out alive. Take care. Bye-bye.